Good evening, good day, or good night to whoever's watching. Welcome to the first ever episode of Crab's Toy Review Forum. Dun, 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 dun. First review I'm ever doing is Transformers Animated Grimlock. That's right, people, Grimlock with snapping jaw action. Now, typically what people tend to do from the get-go is they review the figure, but never how they get it out of this strangely bizarre packaging, and my camera needs to get in focus. But what I'm going to do is first I'm going to show the secrets on how to open up this really bizarre and strange packaging. First, you need 4 tools. 1, you need Animated Grimlock himself. Second tool you need, a pocket knife. The third tool you'll need is a clipper for the twisty ties. And the final tool you'll ever need is a hammer. Yes, that's right, folks, I said a hammer. This is why you need a hammer. Honest to God, that hammer trick has always worked. Anyway, so I moved Grimlock to a place where he was less likely to get knocked over or damaged or anything like that. So, like, oh god, Grimlock is awesome. There's not enough good things I can say about him. He's very accurate to the TV show. He's extremely posable. One thing I really love about him is that his legs and what will become his arms are ball jointed. I almost said double jointed. Good God, what's wrong with me? Oh wait, it's 3 in the morning. Oh, that's funny. Yes, he does have a movable jaw, which is used by this button right here, as you can see. Very awesome. Anyways, he has, aside from his jaw movement and his leg movements, he doesn't really have any articulation at all in his beast mode. I'm going to transform him now. So, yeah. And there you have Grimlock's robot mode. It is complete with sword, which I need to show. I need to make mention of one thing in a little bit. But for right now, we're going to focus on his robot mode. It's quite awesome, very articulated. One thing I'm not a big fan of, well, I wouldn't say I'm not a big fan of it, but, well, you'll see. What happens is, he's fully articulated, like ridiculously. Most we do is transformation, but what happens is, when you get up here to his hip joint, because of its design aesthetics, it only goes up to, like, he's about to knee you in the groin, which I wouldn't put above Grimlock. A lot of people were wondering about his elbow joint. It does, a lot of the old promotion shots had his arms at this length, but what it can move up into his arm, but that's about as far as I can get it. I don't know if it goes up farther, but I don't want to push my luck, considering how exhausted I am. One thing I really like right here is this part of his chest piece right here. Let's see if we can get closer without making the camera blur. Awesome. I am awesome. It makes me think that Grimlock is a part of the old movie Tron. So I put that out there. His head is awesome. To make a sword transform, what you do is, in his hand, can't really see because the lighting sucks, kind of, but there's a little peg inside there, and if you notice, there's a little hole in the handle. Put 2 and 2 together, bam. But wait, how do you make it click? You rotate his wrists, and bam. You have automatic flaming plastic. It's quite cool, really. One thing I wanted to make note of was on here, on Grimlock's box, it says, removable jet of fire breath. Now, when I first saw that while waiting in line at the ridiculous Walmart of Crapville, I thought to myself, wow, that's pretty awesome. Grimlock's flaming sword can also double as his dinosaur's fire breath. So, I decided to try it out, and for argument's sake, let's say that this is Grimlock's beast mode. It's quite fearsome. I know, I'd run in terror from it. So, what I did was, since fire typically comes out, I figured, okay, we'll do the same thing. So, I put the sword handle in his mouth, and then I came to the stunning, absolutely horrifying revelation that Grimlock looks absolutely retarded, and he needs to take sword swallowing lessons, because that is not right. Grimlock is doing it. Otherwise, aside from his horrible sword swallowing technique, hey, look, he can hold a sword there. It's like capture the flag, only capture the flaming plastic. Grimlock is an awesome Voyager. He's right up there with all the other Voyagers I have, which is Lugnut. So, yeah, you should get him.